Hi there, welcome to part 2 in which I'm showing you how you can create your own generator just using Visual Basic for TIA and Step7 projects. So in the first one we created this generator, and right now I can see that it should be step 7. And what I would like to do is I insisted to put a version, and I'm just gonna go and I'm just gonna copy it, and I'm just gonna go and rename it. So it's gonna be version 0.2, and version 0.1 we can save it somewhere else. So let's go and open our macro file. Add-in is just gonna com, and we can go to our Visual Basic editor. And if you remember, I said that right now we kind of don't have too much option to change this DB, and I would like to change that. But first, I would like to go and create a new workbook, because right now we kind of don't have no workbook. So let's go and create a new module. I'm just gonna call it M. So it's just gonna be M04. And it's gonna be create workbook. Okay, so let's go and create the function. Create workbook, and I'm just gonna go by value, name as string, and what I'm gonna have here, I'm gonna have 4 variables. So the first one is just gonna be a workbook as workbook. Then what I would like to have, I would like to go and see if what is the actual workbook that is open. So workbook actual as workbook. Then I will need the worksheet and worksheet, and then I'm gonna need the file name. File name as variant. So here I'm just gonna go to the structure, and actually I'm just gonna copy this logic, because it's actually more or less the same. The only difference is gonna be here that we're gonna have for the extension. The extension is just gonna be Excel. Let's put it like this, XLX file, because it's gonna be a Excel file. Then I'm not gonna need this, but I would like to have some information here. Excel data. So okay, you kind of know this. If the file exists, then if the file name is false, then exit, and if the file exists, all right. Okay, so one more thing that I would like to do here is set the workbook actual, and I'm just gonna go and say application active workbook. So here I'm just gonna get if I have a workbook, and sometimes could be that we actually don't have nothing because I don't have a workbook here. So I would like to throw a error handler on error zoom next. So error, okay, and then let's go and actually I'm gonna create here public constant which is gonna be the workbook name, and I'm just gonna name it type definition. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check if in string, so if I have a workbook actual, then I would like to go and check the path to make sure that we don't have have the same name. Okay, and let's go and see if this is equal to 0, then close and if. Okay, so let's go and set our workbook to workbooks and add. And actually here we are adding the workbook. One more thing that I would like to do is disable disable the display alerts. So I'm just gonna deactivate this and activate this at the end. So these are actually all the alerts that do you want to create a new workbook, yes, no, stuff like that. And I wouldn't want to have any alerts. So let's go and save. So with VB. So let's go and save as and have file name assign as file name. Then I would like to go and rename the sheets. I mean actually the first sheet, and I would like to call it. I'm just gonna go and say take this the name of. No, actually, I'm just gonna go and put here a parameter. So that would be all. And let's go and use with again sheets. So it's gonna be sheet 1 and with. And here what I would like to do, I would like to actually create the structure that we have here. So here I'm just gonna go and say range. Yeah, I'm gonna, for the first row, I'm just gonna put a title. Actually, no. I'm just gonna go and put everything here. So it's gonna be A. So we're gonna have the value, and then we're gonna have the structure that we have here. So let's go and copy the structure, and then we can go and paste it here. Copy this as well, and there's just gonna be the B, and I'm gonna have the runtime backward. So like this. So let's go and drop a for loop, and I would like to start it from 0 to 50, because we kind of know the range. Then let's close the for loop, and here I'm gonna need to iterate through the loop. So I'm just gonna go and say multiply by 2, and then multiply by 2 plus 1. Okay. So actually I wouldn't need this, and here I'm gonna have A as well. Actually, this is what we're gonna do here. And right now, as you already know, we will have to call this function somewhere, and we're gonna call it in this workbook. So here I'm gonna create the variable. So I'm just gonna say value as variant, and then I'm gonna assign to the value a message box, and here I'm gonna have do you want to create the default file. Then I'm gonna have to give the option of a yes or no answer, and then file created. So let's go and say if the user said that yes, he wants to create a file, then we're gonna call create workbook, and actually the name I'm gonna take from the variable. That's why it's very handy. So okay, let's go and check. This looks fine. Let's go and check it here as well if everything's fine. So let's go and actually create the workbook. So let me just take a moment here. Application false, save name, Okay. So let's go and see. Yeah, we kind of have the add-ins. That's why our script is not doing nothing. Let's try to delete. Okay. And right now we can run the script again. So do you want to create the default file? I'm gonna say yes, and it's gonna ask me where do I want to save it. I'm just gonna say, yeah, save it there. And here we actually have our file. And one small issue, I can see that forward, actually it didn't came out right. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and add it here +1. Let's do it like this. So I +1. Okay, so let's go save everything, and let's just run the script again. Enable macro, create, yeah, the same. I'm just gonna override it, and yeah, this looks much better. So time forward, backward. Okay, what I would actually like to do here is right now we kind of have the structure, and I would like to create a box here which is gonna say to us how long the array should be. And I can do this very easily. Just go to Visual Basic to add in, and here I'm gonna create another command bar, but I'm gonna call it create text command bar. So actually I'm just gonna take here I'm gonna put another constant, and I'm gonna call it public constant context. So and I'm gonna say generate text, text array, DB array, whatever. So I'm gonna use this to create our bar, and of course I'm gonna have to create a delete bar, and I'm just gonna name it delete text command bar. So what am I gonna have here? I'm gonna have so the button is gonna stay. I'm just gonna delete a few things. So I'm gonna delete delete this. The enable is gonna be false, because like that we are just gonna have the caption, and we can just write the text there. And I'm gonna say VB array text. Okay, and let's go and create actually the text. So I'm just gonna say create text, and I'm gonna have it as a MSO control edit, and the name is gonna be generate text array. So the style, I'm not gonna need any style, and yes, here the style I'm gonna have to change because it's gonna be an MSO button wrap caption, because like that we're gonna have just create text label. Okay, so it's gonna be the text array, which is gonna be important, and I would like to give it, so I would like to give it the default value. Let's go and see text is gonna be, let's say 20, and here let's just input the length of the db. Okay, so like before, we're gonna have to go and call this, call it here, and we will have to call the delete text command bar here as well. And what we're gonna need here, so here we're gonna need to actually create a variable, which is gonna be here, and is gonna be a public array limit as integer. So like this, I'm gonna be able to use it here. So we're actually gonna need to go and search for the command bar and find this text. And this we can do it very easily. So let's just go here to the structure, and I'm just will want to create a variable, com bar as variant, and just go and set bar as command bars. So application first, command bars, and here we're just gonna go and take which command bar we want to have. So I'm gonna have this command bar, then using a with command bar, I'm just gonna go and assign the text to our variable, and it's gonna be find control, and there's gonna be an MSO control edit, and actually it was text array a look. Yes, it's text array. I can just go and do a copy paste, and then I can take this variable and create a divide here, and I'm just gonna input it here, the array limit. Then I would like to input the array limit here as well, and then I would like to input the array limit here as well. So when we're gonna create the limit, we're gonna create it in such a way that we're gonna get it. Okay, so what's still left is to go and assign the values that we have here. So actually what I would like to do is just go and create another worksheet variable as worksheet. Okay, and let's go and set the worksheet as is gonna be actual workbooks worksheet, and I'm just gonna call it call the worksheet and actual. So it was actually here active workbook, so it's going to be active workbook, and the worksheet is we're gonna have the name of the parameter here. Okay, so we can actually go here and we can copy this value, actually this whole thing, and paste it here. So I'm gonna have a worksheet and let's do it like this, and so and worksheet and here I'm just gonna have the end. Okay, perfect. And the same thing I would like to do here as well. And here I'm just gonna go and say +1. And actually I would like to get the values from column B. So we can just compile everything, and let's just save everything, close it, I can save it, and launch the script again. Yes, I want to create a file because we kind of modified everything. So let's go and say here. Okay, so right now let's go and see why our array is array limit. Okay, yes, so this is gonna be an issue because I would like to have the array limit actually here when I'm creating the workbook. So when I'm creating the workbook, I would like to assign it. So and not when I'm generating this. So let's go and change this. Okay, so let's just do it again. And let's create the type definition, the Excel file, and of course, we're gonna have it here. Of course, if we want, we can create a button which is gonna generate actually this, which is gonna generate the sheet. So there are a lot of options. Here, I would just want to input the values that we would like to generate. Fill the series, and I'm just gonna go and say let's generate active workbook, yes, so this is gonna be nothing. So let's go and say application, active workbook, worksheet. Okay, let's go and generate this again. And it still has an issue. Okay, so let's go and take a little bit a closer look. Why this is the case, and I kind of think this looks like the issue. Yes, so one character. Let's go and save it, and let's go and see what we actually generated. So yes, right now we kind of didn't generate too much. The array limit. So yeah, let's just copy this as well, because I think it kind of didn't transfer it. So yeah, we should be fine here. So right now we're gonna have the array limit, and let's go and generate this again. And let's see our text file. So here actually we kind of have everything. We have the array, the length, and let's just go and take this file, delete what we have here, and we can delete this as well. and add our generated file. And right now, if we're going to go and take a look, we're going to see that the array is, the length is 20, and here you can see all the values. So, actually, this is everything for this tutorial. And right now, we actually look good with the DB. So on the next tutorial, I would like to go and do the rest, generate the FC and the instance DB. So thanks for watching, and see you on the next tutorial. Have a nice day. Bye.